Hello, everyone. My name is Mina Mdrabo, and I will be presenting about Saul Bass. Who is Saul Bass? Saul Bass is a graphic designer well known for his iconic minimal movie poster design and other logo designs, which we'll go over later. He also deals with creating motion picture title sequences, so like the beginning title sequences of a movie. And his design talent has helped him win Academy Awards for his designs. The way how he began was that he went to school in Brooklyn College to study with the famous Hungarian designer Georgi Kepes. Now, Georgi Kepes was a famous painter and photographer. He also was a professor, I meant. He taught in Brooklyn and other schools and was an art theorist who believed that art and science could be connected. His designs were abstract, and his spiral designs, in my opinion, could have inspired Saul Bass's design in the future. Now, the first work that Saul Bass has done in Hollywood was for the movie Carmen Jones, directed by Otto Preminger. He just asked him to make a movie for Carmen Jones. Now, the design of the poster was really liked so much by the director that he had recommended him to other artists like Scorsese, Hitchcock, and even what's his name? Well, anyways, um, most his distinct style in poster design was what made him very well known in the industry. Right here in this vertical one, you have this spiral, which makes this very disorienting design. But he also never really uses the actors to advertise the movie itself. In The Shining, you have this disturbing face, but it's just the title itself, which also gives it. With the man with the golden arm, he uses this interesting hand shape. This time he actually uses the actors, but he puts them in these shapes, which they're not perfectly made, but it makes the style unique. Then lastly, there's Anatomy to Murder with the body parts, and he puts the title in the body parts. I think that's pretty cool. His logo design also influenced for the modern take on minimalistic design, like the Quaker logo, the ATT logo, Kleenex, and the Time Warner logo, which has changed over time, but has been referenced in some movies. Um, these styles were very influential with how simple they were and effective they were. His influence I've seen in a lot of um, art that I've bought in terms of posters recently. There's this site called Chunk on Art, which they specialize in making these minimalistic designs that are similar to Kep's design. Um, Whether that also comes into making cutout designs, the designs themselves kind of look like cutout paper, and I think that's cool. I use some modern examples like just recently Nosferatu, Parasite, Knives Out, and Poor Things to kind of reference the Chunk on art, how he replicates the Sawbass style. Now, his influence in minimalistic design, whether I like it or not, does influence in making something simple yet effective. like the Illustrator Photoshop design, it's easy to tell what is what based on the letters. And then you have just this, which is just simple, but yet you could see a face. Or even, as I saw, this Uno Minimalist design, which I thought was stupid. But in general, Saul Bass's work is impressive. He is able to take something simple and yet still make it entertaining to look at. As someone who wants to get into the film industry, his poster art inspires me to think more about poster art in general. Movie posters can be art, but it takes some artists to realize that. Too many posters these days just make posters that highlight all the actors in a movie rather than making a poster that could be remembered or add a wonder to the his work also could help me influence the future for my future assignments and design work.